Hello everyone, my name is Zebrus, or Zeb for short, whatever you'd like to call me, and this is my first summoning video and also first time I'm branching out from different content and also trying to use my voice for commentary. I was thinking about doing this for some time now, why not, right? I've got nothing to lose. So for today, we have the Rearmed Ganglot and More banner featuring Harden, Tiki, and Nina. These are the way their names are pronounced. I just looked at the voice clip videos. But the priority for today is, of course, I'm going to be running for Ganglot. I want Arcane Downfall, and those are specifically for these units. Let me go ahead and show you real quick. I may use an infographic on the screen, but the priority is Legion, who is one of my most invested units and favorite units. Next up is Raven, whose unique weapon, the Basilicos. It's not so great these days, it's just life and death and slaying. Arcane Downfall is that and much more. So, and of course he fits with the Hell theme. The resplendent outfit that he has, it fits very well with the weapon sprite. And then, next priority unit is Echidna. She may be having a weapon refine sometime in the future, which will be probably a year from now, so she's not too much of a priority compared to those two. And of course, next up is Flame Emperor, who is a unit who may not have a refine for quite some time, especially considering she's an armor unit. But I would like to give them to those 4 units. I was thinking about Titania as well, but for now, if I get a lot more axes than I thought I would, then I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and start using all my tickets and my free redeem and focus summoning green only. Alright. Well, that's not great. Let's go ahead and just roll for Nina. At least if we hope we get her. Her art's absolutely beautiful. Anything by Suzuki Rika is absolutely beautiful. I just love the art so much. And alright, well, Valoria on the 4-star special rate. Valoria is actually a really cool unit that -2 special cooldown at the start of a turn is really good. I mean, just quick impulse too. It's really cool. Not unhappy to see her. Let's go ahead and keep summoning. Alright, this game is not being very nice to me today. I'll also go ahead and just skip animations. That'll make things a lot quicker. So let me go and do that. But yeah, Arcane Downfall looks like a very nice weapon. One thing I'm not too happy about is that it's not a universal weapon, as compared to the last two with Arcane Grima and, well, forgive me if I say it wrong, Elginir. Or we can just call it Arcane Sword, but yeah, I do like that it's very strong on fast units, but the whole point is we want to try to make these arcane weapons, you know, usable for everyone, right? We always have a bunch of you know, units, all kinds of old units with varying, you know, stat spreads. It's a shame, but it is what it is. I hope it's not a, you know, recurring trend. But either way, just gonna go ahead and keep rolling. Not too much luck so far, besides Valoria, which is fine. Alright, Raven. Cool. I already have him at +10. Let's see. Violent. Yeah, and of course, a shame about the healers and the instant demotes. I feel bad for anyone who wants to really build them. They are, it's probably gonna take way longer. Oh, alright, my first copy. I mean, do plan on +10ing her, regardless of her stat spread, her, you know, current skill set and everything. I mean, it's just, this art is just too good, right? It's absolutely beautiful. In fact, Suzuki Rika is the reason why I actually got into Fate Pass at all. Prior to that, I was just a free-to-play player. But seeing Heldigan, I mean, come on, who wouldn't, right? That was some of the best art I've seen in a long time in this game. I mean, everyone, you know, all the art in the game is really good in general, but it's just, that was just a step beyond. Also, I'm a bit of an edgy teenager, so I went ahead and then got the skin. I love that sort of aesthetic, hell aesthetic, and just black and red. It's just perfect to me, so that's why I got it. And of course, other Resplendents too are pretty nice. I mean, George's Resplendent's beautiful. I love his art, and a few other characters too. maybe in the future we can get some stuff for grand hero battle units, especially Lloyd. We all know how people feel about Lloyd's art, you know, it's like, art itself, I guess, is not too bad, it's just not Lloyd, right? But everyone has different opinions on that matter, so. Oh, well, that's surprising. Let me see what she has. She has Return, Kia Staff. These skills are alright. Nothing too interesting. Calculates damage like staff, any other staff. Oh, okay, yeah. Decent support. Can't complain, you know. Free 5-stars are free 5-star, although she pity broke me. Not like it matters anyway. The rate wasn't that high to begin with. Getting a lot of things I want on colorless, I guess, but not on green. At minimum, I believe I would have at least 1 copy from Sparking, but I'm hoping to have at least 2 copies of Ganglot. Any more, of course, would be an extra, you know? Yeah, let's keep going and seeing where we go. One thing I've been curious about is just where the rearmed units will end up. My biggest concern is that they're going to end up on a legendary or mythic banner. Those banners, I haven't summoned on those in a long time. I don't think they're that great. A lot of people feel the same way. They're not that great these days, especially when it comes to sniping for unique units. I've heard rumors of a upcoming Ascendant banner. It'd be cool if they had an upcoming rearmed banner. So, we'll see how that goes. Excellent. Alright, I finally got my first Ganglot. Very nice. And then, let me go ahead and summon on the rest. A shame about her overall kit. It is excellent fodder, of course, but leaves much to be desired for people who actually like her character. Depending on how this goes, of course, or depending on what happens in the next legendary hero battle or mythic, I plan on using her. Of course, along with everyone else who's rearmed. This is going to be a trend from now on. Every month, there's a new rearmed unit. I'm going to go ahead and showcase them in the hero battle. And also, you all won't believe this, but regarding my hero battles, I know that I use a lot of different units, and that's a lot. It's very resource intensive to upkeep that many units, but I mean, that's part of what I find fun, building a bunch of units that I like. And you know, as a big nerd, right, I keep a spreadsheet actually detailing how many times I've used this unit or when's the last time I used this unit, you know. It's, well, it's the way I do things and the way that I operate. And of course, if you guys have any questions for me in the comment section, you're free to go ahead and do so. I'm not doing that for the algorithm. I don't care about that. But I've been interested in doing a Barracks video, right? And I think it might be interesting, so I'm getting my feet wet here with doing a commentary video for summoning, just to see, you know, how people react to it, see how people feel, but yeah, for now, I'm thinking about it. A Barracks video may be interesting, of course, but then everyone will know what kind of heroes I have, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's just a showcase, just for fun, you know? And also just to try, for me to try to branch out my content. Okay, so far, doing okay. Got a spark coming up soon. Well, hopefully I get it anyway. Any leftover orbs, I probably won't be making a part 2. Maybe, a part of me was thinking I should save until the end of the banner's lifespan. But, too long, you know. Just want to go ahead and make this right away. Cool, another Raven. Oh yeah, one thing to say, Niji Hayashi, their art, fantastic. Not much else to say. I love their art. I believe they drew Legendary Male Byleth, which is also one of my, you know, favorite artists, or just favorite art in general. Oh, great. Yeah, a lot of beautiful art in this game. And Ganglot's art, or Ganglot's art is very good. I mean, you know, they made her hell, but, you know, sexy or whatever. Interesting way to go about it, I guess. But, you know, she's pretty cool, too. Any art by Asatani is just fantastic. Sometimes you get 4 different poses, and other times, you know, just get fantastic art. That's how I've been feeling about Ephraim. His Resplendent is good on its own, but it doesn't have that kick the original art does. I don't know, that's just me. Oh, that is interesting. Louise. I believe she has attack speed oath, which is really good. Oh, she's actually got quite a few things going for her. Attack speed ideal 4, which is okay, pretty good. And Rainbow. Shame she did not get her own unique weapon. She kind of deserved it, and of course, a shame she didn't get drawn by Wada Shichiko, because her bridal art is really good. You know, enough about that. It's all a bunch of subjective opinions anyway. Anyway, this is me rambling, by the way, for my commentary. Just trying to figure out what to say, when to say it, you know, make sure there's not too much dead air. Alright. Not too much so far, just some pity breakers, fanner units, etc. More Ninas would be great if I'm rolling on colorless when I don't have a choice. Oh, that's not good. I was thinking about building Linhardt too, but his stats spread is really interesting. Sort of have a little too much speed, right? Or at least a little too much speed, but, you know, not too little for min-maxing. And then he's very... Oh, alright, Yorm. Shame. I already have her, of course, but yeah, now I get another copy of Hardy Fighter, one of the most broken skills in the game. I recently got Hardy Fighter on one of my units, Love Abound's Elliewood, my tank. Wow, I cannot believe that IS has induced a skill like that into the game. I don't even know what to say. It is so strong, it makes like just about any unit like basically viable. Especially on a character like Grima, the Rearmed Grima. That character is absolutely crazy. Just, you know, I'm not sure about her overall strength, but she just kind of rolls through everything, you know? Of course, she's not like just a fallen Edelgard where you can park her in front of everything and win, you know? But you just gotta play your cards right, and she can just basically just trivialize a lot of things. Especially summer duels. I was using not Arcane, but Rearmed Grima in summer duels, and yeah, she just hard checks everything. And I didn't even know that she had a breath effect in her A skill, which already has -8 to everything, and armor nullification. It's like, well, alright, well, I guess the idea of balance has been thrown out the window. But, truth be told, it's been thrown out for a while now, so... Oh, Rickon. I feel bad for anyone who has a favorite as an instant demo. Probably the least reliable way to get any unit that you want. Besides them showing up in the limited time manuals. Yeah. And of course, a lot of these units are just straddled with a whole lot of nothing for people. Which is a shame. We have QR4 now. No QR3 in the 4-star pool. At least not without the cost of 20,000 feathers. Which is a shame. But... you know what they say, it is what it is. Let me go ahead and grab my feet. Ganglot. Alright, 2 copies so far. I've met my quota for 2 priority units, which is good. I'll go ahead and just keep summoning, and whatever I get left, I mean, just summon that. We go for red, for Ascended Tiki, who, you know, is a unit of much discussion. A lot of people got a lot of things to say. For me, I personally don't really care or have a stake in what's going on there. I just am always wary of another strong unit to combat. It's just like... Brave Tiki, in my opinion, was really strong already. At least with the units that I field, it's really tough to fight her. I get checked by her a lot. And then now you got a basically better version of her, so, I mean, kinda sucks dealing with another strong unit. But, can't complain. I'm a plus 10 Brave Celeb user. The most oppressive unit in the game. It's like, well, I got nothing to complain about, really. He just kind of rolls through everyone. Oh, Deirdre, cool. Getting quite a few of her, and when I say quite a few, I mean 2 off of just random rolls. Shame about her, you know, weapon, but eventually when there's a green rearmed weapon, that'd be pretty cool to have. In general, I guess, it'd be nice to have a rearmed version of just about every weapon. Not sure how to feel about beast weapons because they're more of a recent thing. Oh, wow. Alright. But yeah, we'll see how IS wants to do it. I guess that they should first go for more universal weapon types. That way they can go ahead and maximize the amount of money they make per banner. Otherwise, if they're using... Let's say they come up with a rearmed colorless tome. The only person that's going to use that is Nimi. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. It's the old lady who is the only colorless unit, I believe, without a unique tome. A real shame, but, you know, that's how it is. If only she got something nicer, but, I mean, she seems to be a okay unit so far. You know, at least with her base kit. Okay. Not too great so far. But I can't complain, I've gotten quite a few 5 stars already. Oh. And I got at least the Insta Demote. Her art is absolutely gorgeous, and for some reason she has 41 base attack. Oh, and she has an attack boon. Oh, alright. Cool. Attack res ideal, attack res gap, restore plus, and trilemma. Certainly an interesting set of fodder, but probably nothing too revolutionary these days. You know, it'd be nice if she came with Critical Post 3 on 4-star, but, you know, IS thinks that move is real valuable. Can't let anyone be getting Quick Repose 3 for free, you know. Okay. Man, I'm running dry right now, which is a bit of a shame, but it happens, right? The thing with making summoning enjoyable is just taking it in stride, you know. It's like, there will always be opportunities for you to summon, even though it won't be, you know, that great later on, right? You just gotta, you know, to make things not frustrating and also not to cause any, you know, issues for yourself, just do what it is, you know, just be happy with what you get, and if you don't get anything, well, that definitely sucks, and just take it in stride. That's the only way that can help me get through some of these summons. It's like, you know, not every time will you get lucky. Other times you get really lucky, you feel great, and it's a great, like, feeling. It's like you're getting a high from it, because that's what gambling does. But, you know, all I can say is, it is what it is, right? But there's only times, or so many times you can say it before you're feeling really discouraged, you know? Just a reminder for anyone, you know, that feels really bad after a summoning session, just, sometimes just take a break, you know, think about something else, or try to do something else. It's not great advice, but it's something that I do sometimes. It's like, ugh, I didn't get the unit I want, oh, this feels bad, but at the end of the day, it's just a game that exploits people's weaknesses and addiction for gambling, right? So, alright, so down to my last 20 orbs. Not great. Hoping to get a Ganglot. At least one more. Just one more IS, please. I was hoping this video isn't scuffed or anything. Of course, I'll do some, you know, editing and all that. That'd be great. Or at least to make it great, sorry. I haven't got that many greens, which is a shame, but... Alright. This will probably be the last ring here. Oh my god, of course. The last ring, I got 9 orbs, and then they're like, hey, here's 4 of them. Oh well, you know, look, just taking it stride, okay? Just taking it stride. You know, I got a great idea, guys. I should introduce a feature where you get to see what you missed, and that'll make people feel really great. But either way, that'll be it. Two Ganglots. Can't really complain. It's exactly what I wanted, and of course, this banner's up for 18 days. The rest of it, I'll go ahead and try to roll. And by the end of the month, when there's a new hero battle out, you'll see how many have I've rolled so far. So, thank you everyone for tuning in, watching. Apologies for any scuff, any weirdness or anxiousness from me. It's just how I am, and also the first time I'm doing a commentary video. And as I mentioned earlier, feel free to leave any questions or anything that you want to ask about just anything Fae related. So thank you very much, everyone. I hope you all have a very nice day.